So, today's daily challenge looks interesting because we do have the Hive Mind mutator. Our clans are Melting Remnant, Stygian guard. Mutators are Hive Mind, Chunked Up, and One Track Mind. So, friendly units count as all subtypes. That means everyone's gonna be a tomb, everyone's gonna be a steward, which is important for some artifacts. Stygian Guard, as far as I know, doesn't have any type synergies, and Melting Remnant only has 2 artifacts that affect tombs. So it might not be that impactful, but we'll see. There's Chunked Up, add 8 Calcified Ember to your starting deck, and there's One Track Mind. The path you take on the map is chosen automatically. So, let's remove the webcam real quick so you can see Dear Sweet Comrade's amazing score of 55k. Pretty impressive. I doubt we'll be getting a score in that realm. We're probably more looking to get something in the realm of 2nd or 3rd. Because I assume a 55k score would require an insane amount of optimization. Hi Alex, hi Tryhard Only, hi Rossum. Glad to see you guys. So, let's jump into the game and start a run. Our starting cards are Draft, Crypt Builder, and Memories of the Melted. And we also we do fight the Seraph as our final boss. Hey Alex, thank you for subscribing for the 3rd month now. He says, also congrats to your first 3 months of sub streaming. Thank you very much. It's been 3 months already. Time sure flies. Okay, let's see what we can do with this. Definitely interested to see what relics are available here. Cleansing water and check strips. I really like check strips here for 2 reasons. One is it makes it a lot easier for us to get the calcified ember out of our deck, because we don't have to care as much about backline units, and there's even a chance that in the first fight we don't have to deal with anything besides the boss, because there's one fight where only 1 health enemy spawn. And that would certainly be helpful. Second, if we get Harvest Flicker and we set him up on the 2nd floor, that would be really nice for getting harvests out of check strips. Armor Trial would suck, yeah. And there is Harvest. I don't think we can do Burnout, not with no way to increase the burnout timer or reform the champion. I think we would have a lot of trouble with the boss. Although we do have 2 Crypt Builders, so there is a chance we might still get the kill, but especially with check strips, the Harvest Rector seems pretty good. With One Track Mind, I should probably keep in mind what we can get, but I think it's pretty hard to plan for that. Okay, that is pretty good. Mark of Invasion, they will all die to check strips, so that's great. And these archer guys will also die to check strips. The problem is just setting up the Rector, which looks like it's not gonna be a big problem. I think I want to set up on the top floor. that allows me to take no damage by using draft to kill the back two clergymen. That also means we won't get the harvest from the foot soldiers, but we will get the harvest from all these clergymen. These members of the Melville will not be needed in this fight. Let's get rid of the first calcified ember right away. We have 19 damage. I would like to get a harvest on this guy. So let's play a drag for some extra damage. We can remove another calcified ember here. To kill this guy we need quite a bit of extra damage. Maybe a draft. I think I do want to play the drag on the top floor again. Just because it also has burnout and gives me another harvest trigger because of that. And we managed to take no damage, which is very nice. It will only be a 3-turn boss rush. 1-turn boss rush. But that's okay. We got more than half of the calcified embers out of our deck already, which is worth a lot. I think it's worth sacrificing 200 points for that. Molded, Entombed Explosive, and Intent on Death. Should we try building an Intent on Death combo deck? Like the one we saw Comrade build yesterday. But the Molded is very intriguing with the drafts. I think I stick to my style of play and go with the Molded here. Cripple loss. Yeah. Offering Token is good. Energy Siphon is also not bad. But I think I like Offering Token a bit more. Helps us play these crypt builders a lot more easily. Okay, left side it is. We can get another harvest unit. That might not be bad. Which one though? Currently we have drafts, crypt builders and Rector Flicker to take care of frontliners, although Rector Flicker won't do a lot of damage. Against backlines we have the spikes, check strips. Weakless Baron would help a lot with frontliners, but needs a lot of time. I think I'm going for the Weakless Tycoon here. I think I prefer... should have looked at the shop first. With the multi-strike, the Baron might have been a good choice. But I think I'm just gonna upgrade the draft here. And I think I'll also buy the Heartstone for the Weakless Tycoon, so we can have him in front while the Rector grows. Hi Juan Jose, welcome. Do we want to remove anything? What are the options? Either we get a Merchant of Steel and a Remnant banner, same as here, or we get an Artifact and Pyre Remains. I think I do want to save some gold just in case we go to the Merchant of Steel. Retribution. Enemy units enter with spikes 3. That should be alright. I think we can still get a bottom floor set up here. Draft will die on the second hit, which is actually fine. Second floor would give me the harvest for the Trusted Priest though. But I think it's time to start thinking about score. Well, the Trusted Priest has spikes, so it's not... I wish I had a drip fall, then I could reasonably set up on the second floor and drip fall later. I think because we do gain gold as well here. Alright, that's not gonna be enough anyways, huh? Not ideal. That's 20 extra damage against this guy, which is gonna be enough to get the kill here. Let's play these out. Let's get his draft back. Should he be in the front line, he will have... for over 200 hours straight. Not bad. Okay, at least we got another calcified ember out of the deck. That leaves only 2, which is not that big of a deal. Whiplash, molded, hello drippings. I wouldn't mind another molded, but the whiplash is also quite useful. I think the molded is a bit better, especially as our units only have burnout 1. So we don't have a huge time window to draw the whiplash with them, while molded is a bit more flexible. Do I want another offering token? I think so. It's gonna be the last one though. Where do we go? Merchant of Steel indeed. Let's take a look. We can get endless attack or health here. Yeah, I think it has to be a big sludge. It's gonna be pretty strong. These upgrades are not the best though for big sludge. Let's give this draft some more attack and then reroll. Quick? Not really what I want. How many chances do we have to roll in for a Merchant of Steel? 1, 2 and then the final one. These are all pretty late though. I guess Big Sludge unupgraded is still pretty decent for quite a while. Let's remove one of the Train Stewards here. That's true, Rock. We got 2 Molden and 2 Offering from the first 2 fights. I see. Whew. We still have 2 calcified embers in the deck. And now we might want to leave them in the deck. Good thing we still have... Oh wait, that's not but that's not done just yet. Let's upgrade this draft. And let's remove another card. Okay. How do I set this up now that I have too many harvest units? I guess we don't need big sludge in this fight. Not necessarily. Our champion should be good enough. I should actually hit this guy. Yeah, he would strike 11 times. That's correct. If I want to deal some extra damage to Daedalus here, I could play Drag and Draft on the top floor. But I think I'd rather play that on the bottom floor and use a Train Steward to block some damage. I think I don't want the memories. Let's get the draft back. Let's also get a drag back. So we can deal with these guys. Oh wait, we don't need to deal with these guys. What am I thinking? We need to deal with this guy though. But we can't. The bomb will just kill both drafts. So let's play the draft here on the top floor instead. Gives Big Sludge enough damage to get the kill. Let's bring the draft with more burnout back. Play it on the second floor. Yep, we do have the Ember to play the candle. And that's enough for the kill. I could get a Calcified Ember out of the deck when I want. But I don't think I want to get them out. Sacrificial Resurrection, Ice and Pyre and Deep Offering. Yeah, Sacrificial Resurrection is great here. With all the blights, we can remove quite a few of them. Titan Sentry is not bad. Whew. I think we want Capacity, but we also kinda want Draw. Capacity would allow us to have Rector Flicker and Dante and another unit or two on the same floor. Yeah, but even though Harvest no longer triggers for morsels, Harvest is now a lot better because the effects have been increased by a lot, which couldn't have happened if morsels still triggered it. This is a difficult decision. I think I bank on finding a Dripfall and just overstack my floor. That's nice. let's look at the spell upgrades. Freeze, Power Stone, Ember Stone. I don't think I want to go into Incant. A lot of our cards are units or blights. Maybe Wickless Tycoon is something we drop later on. I could see that being the correct play. I wouldn't mind Permafrost on one of the Crypt Builders, but it's not really that necessary. It's cost reduce and molded. Spell power, don't really care about that. Consume removal. If we really want to go into combo territory, that might be good, but I don't think I want to. Let's upgrade one of these frozen lances with consume and then leave. Burnout is now a much more reasonable option. Is that what we want? No, no it's not. We still need Rector to be a boss killer. Enemy units enter with spell shield, okay. It's not that big of a deal. Can we set up on the bottom floor? I mean, yeah, pretty easily even. I'm really hoping for a drip fall. That would be very, very nice. Molded is exactly what I want here. Might as well consume that. Maybe I should just have played Sacrificial Resurrection. This hand was completely garbage. That would have removed a lot of bad cards from my deck. Yeah. And Dante comes after this fight, yes. That's going to be the case. 40 times 2 versus 20 times 3. I discard the card I least want to burn. I kinda wanna burn them all. Just for the harvest trigger. That should help kill this guy on the top floor. I think I wanna keep them molded. Oh, we win anyways, so no reason to do anything besides play the candle. Unless I can get some extra gold, but it doesn't look like I can. Intent on death, engulfed in smoke, Votivary. Have a None of these are currently great in this deck. Votivary isn't terrible. But I think I like skip more. Drain, Frenzied Swarm, Glacial Seal. No. Let's take Dante. Plus 10 magic power. Multi-strike 5. Now we just have to hope we actually hit the Merchant of Steel to upgrade him. Let's look at the upgrades first. Consume removal, no. Magic power, no. Cost reduce this crypt builders, I guess. Do we have a great dupe? Just in case we get the dupe 5 times event? Not really. We could dupe Dante, but when he's unupgraded, that's not gonna be very valuable. Permafrost, the other crypt builder. I think now I'm fine with spending the gold. I think it has to be Petrified Heart. We do not benefit that much from it, but it's still something, still helpful. Especially considering that we are up against Zepseraph and we'll be taking a lot of damage in the fight from the Shade Wings, potentially. Armor Emblem makes these stealthy guys a bit more annoying. Dante is currently not very good, unless we reform him. I guess he can be our reform target. Nothing wrong with that. Fifteen is actually enough to be in the front here. I should probably have played one of the candles. Only just realized. Yeah, one of the candles and Wickless Tycoon. That would have been good. Whoops. Zepseraph is indeed scary against Dante, that's true. Maybe Dante is just a big trap. I want to keep the Molders at the very least. Actually, the higher multi-strike one is probably the better choice. Once again, I should have used the Sacrificial Resurrection to get rid of it forever. 20, that's not gonna survive. Well, we can take out one of these, so... might as well still remove it. This is a bit of a problem. Crypt Builder is definitely helpful. Because that means we can actually kill these guys. Just for the extra gold. Not a great fight. We lost quite a few points here. Crushing Demise, Memories of the Melted. Not really what I'm looking for. Ice Storm is pretty good with the Dante Cloak. Oh, Merchant of Steel, very nice. These are not the upgrades I want. Definitely not. That's a lot better. But I would have preferred a large stone, that's for sure. Well, we might have another chance at that. Let's also buy removal here on one of the Drex, I think. Frozen Lances are not bad at 16 damage. Yes, I am gonna take the damage from the penance, but I think I have to in this case. Okay, we get everyone on this floor, which is nice. Not this time though. Well, we can at least severely damage the second Clip Guardian. Where is my sacrificial resurrection? Can I not? Another 10 damage? Yeah, I think our score is ruined. The only way to make up for this is if we somehow miraculously get a flying kill. have no idea how that should work out. But we'll have to see. And another one. Yeah. That was a really bad fell fight. Let's take gifts for a guard. I'm not getting a descent, it seems like, so the extra capacity can help a little bit. Okay. Dante's getting somewhere. Do we need to reroll? I don't think so. Yeah, slots are basically full. We could buy some removals, but let's use the free ones first. I think we no longer want any drags in the deck. Consumable cards. I wouldn't mind Space Prism. Other than that, not really anything. Yeah, we got a Space Prism. Nice. Now the question is, how do we make Dante big enough to actually kill Seraph in time? The answer is probably we don't. At least we should be able to take this challenge fairly easily. That's 168 damage. I mean, it's a decent setup. I wouldn't mind burning it all. I would love to be able to play the Wickless Tycoon on that floor as well. But I guess we just have to make do with drafts. Not enough to kill the Purifier, sadly. Should have kept the frozen one in hand. Even if we reform Dante a couple of times, that's nowhere near enough growth to actually make it work. I'll take another Ice Storm. Wax or Snuffer. Nothing, not good for us, but there is definitely another deck out there that could have made great use of it. Resin Block might actually help. Resin Block might actually make a difference. Holdover. I guess that's worth. Another multi-strike. No, I don't want to dupe the Sacres. Not really. Maybe I should though. Maybe that's actually what I should do. Yeah, okay. It makes sense. Makes too much sense not to do. Our biggest damage dealer is Draft. Especially with the Resin Block. Not a great start. But this should help a bit. Both Sacras in the same hand? Not great, not great. I can discard one. Kinda wanna discard the Crypt Builder though. Yeah, these small guys are not a problem. But the 60 health guy is. And Shadewing still protects him, so I can't just play a unit to kill him. So I need to Crypt Builder here. And our champion dies. Which is a problem. I messed up. I forgot about the slate trick of this from these guys. I just wanted to kill off my Draft so I can reform it, but that actually caused huge problems because that guy would heal to full off of his late trigger and deal a huge amount of damage for Pyre. And I think I need to burn the Baron, have it in front, like... I think that's actually the better choice here. Have this floor be a harvest floor entirely. Looks like we're 1 damage short, but we actually are not. I do want the multi-strike. The one with more multi-strike. We can also play the calcified embers now. If we want to. Because playing them doesn't remove the magic power we get, and it doesn't remove the multi-strike Dante. No, actually might remove the multi-strike Dante gets, because we didn't play him yet. No, it doesn't. It does. At least it seems like it doesn't. This floor is a bit scary. Crypt Builder would help. Two Frozen Lances work, but that means I take damage to the candle. This might not work because of the Shade Wings. Ice Storm and Molded should work though. Yeah, Ice Storm and Molded works. We are lacking damage pretty severely. Finally we have Dante set up. $25 health. Yeah, this gift for a god doesn't do anything. We kill everything anyway, so best to just block. Actually we don't. Now we do. That's the final wave. We should be able to win this easily, and we already do. Nope. No way to make extra gold here, there's not enough room. Well, that wasn't great. Our score is gonna be around 43k, probably 44k. I think we severely missed the optimal path for this run. 43k, just as I thought. So, deck was alright, but it didn't really have powerful synergy in it. It was just enough. Things worked well enough together that we didn't it didn't completely fall apart. Yeah, Dripfall was the missing piece to the puzzle. If we had Dripfall, everything in this deck would make a lot more sense, and the deck would actually be great. I'm not sure. Dante, when I picked Dante, I was assuming we would get Dripfall, and the Dripfall would have made Dante a lot better. We could have had a harvest floor and Dante providing early kills to get the harvest going, things like that. Not sure. He probably wasn't a great pick, but not terrible either. Let's look at a few of the top decks. I'm interested. We are on page 7 here at rank 62. Which is not great for me, but still a pretty solid performance. We didn't fail miserably. Let's look at this 55k deck. Only 2-turn boss rush on Daedalus, only 2-turn on Hidden Assault, but 7-turn on Fel and 9-turn on Seraph, as well as 2.5k gold. Wait, how is that 55k? Is it really? Is that really 55k? I guess Fel is a lot of points. And he also had 2.5k gold. So let's see. Check strips. For the early game, Waxer Snuffer for the Votivary combo with Intent on Death. Killing with the Subsuming Blade, yeah. It's a pretty nice Subsuming Blade. Pretty good card. I figured there was some kind of Intent on Death combo deck. But you need Waxer Snuffer for it to work, otherwise... I think you need Waxer Snuffer. Is there another way to make it work? I don't see one. But he was able to win way before Waxer Snuffer. 7-turn boss rush on Fel. No, you don't need Waxer Snuffer. If you have a Votivary out and Siren of the Sea, you consume your Frozen Lands, your Debuffering, and then you just Intent on Death spam, cycle the Intent on Deaths on each other. Then Siren of the Sea grows infinitely big, and this deck was very small. And the Debuffering helps with drawing the stuff quickly enough to get the drags out faster, the Votivaries. And the Wickless Tycoon, yeah. I can see this working. One day there will be no Votivaries in a daily, and Dear Sweet Comrade will fail miserably because he picks all the intents on death and doesn't find a Votivary to use them on, but until that point he's gonna perform pretty well with that strategy. Slightly different take, but a very similar deck, but without the combo elements. More focused around units. It's a big train steward. Multi-striking quick draft. Nope, not my deck. I wanted to see this deck again. Nine-turn boss rush. Did he also find a way to combo off in the final fight? Oh yeah, double. Ah, he had consume removed on the debuffering. Yeah, that's also a combo with the Memories of the Melted. That works for a 9-turn boss rush on Seraph. Yep. Interesting. There were a lot of combo-oriented decks here. And I guess that's not a surprise with these clans. They do have a lot of combo potential.